Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Solomon again, back with another live stream. And don't forget, welcome wherever you're watching from. A lot to be discussed today, so let us just discuss. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe, and let me know what you are thinking in the comment section. Big up yourself every time for joining the channel. This community, I appreciate you. I love you. Continue to smash up the like. Let us know what you think, and I would like to know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget, like I used to say, this is not just me. I am here not because of myself. I'm here because I like what I do anyway. I'm here because I like what I do. I like doing this, but on the other hand, I couldn't have done this without you guys. So thank you so much for watching, for listening. Even if it's 5 minutes of your time you have given to me to actually watch this, I really appreciate it. So basically, smash up the like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section, everybody. So we're going to discuss this a lot today. Like quickly, there's no other place to start than today. You know, like this this video, we're going to be looking at Arteta generally, but before then, a lot of news is on concerning the transfer window and the rest of them. We can see what's happening, and also the fixture for the Premier League. So I want to get to know. Let's discuss the fixture is of the Premier League. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up the fixture because Arsenal fixtures for the Premier League season has been announced. Arsenal fixture for the Premier League season has been announced. Before I do, let me see if I can get them, so I can get them up on the screen. Let me start. I want to make sure I put that up on the screen. But before I do that, let me see. Okay. And I want to know what you think about our fixture so far. I would like to know what you think. So actually looking at the fixture somehow. Now let's see. Okay. I don't know what you think about the fixture. I don't know if you have seen the fixture. What do you think about that fixture? Honestly, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm trying to put out so we can, look at it together. The fixture, Arsenal's fixture for the Premier League season, it has been announced. It has come finally, and let us see what we have. Let me bring it up on the screen so you can see them. Let me just add this to the screen. That is Arsenal's fixture for next season. I'm going to start with the preseason, which is, yes, the preseason ends with Arsenal Tottenham. So our first game is going to be against Manchester United. Manchester United, that's going to be our first game. Big up everybody that's watching. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe, and go to 500 subscribers. That's our target. Please come on, smash up the like and subscribe. So our first game of the season is going to be that game against Manchester United. First match of the season. Look, in fact, the baptism that they are giving Arteta at the moment, I don't know. Do you think it's baptism of fire? Now, our first game is going to be against Arsenal, against Manchester United. They're going to be playing against Leeds United, and then away to Liverpool, home to Nottingham Forest, away to Manchester City, home to Newcastle. See, this first six, let me not lie to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This first 6 fixture, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section. We are playing Manchester United, Manchester United away, Leeds United at home, Liverpool away, Nottingham Forest at home, City at home, and then Newcastle away. That is our fixture for next season. What do you think? That's my question. What do you think? Honestly, I would like to know what you think. I think it's about baptism of fire for Arteta, and I think, yeah, I can't deny it. He deserves it, because basically we have been building for the last 5 6 years now, for about 6 years now, and I think they have been preparing for this kind of fixture. So for me, I'm expecting, and let's be honest. Let me just say this. Let me be honest. I don't think Arteta has been very bad when it comes to playing big games. I think he has found a way to win his big game. I think even all those small games that has given him problem, beating the small team, beating the big team, he has been able to find his way in beating those big teams. I think the challenge has always been, dealing with those small teams, and that is the challenge for him. He doesn't know how to beat them. And let me tell you something. Newcastle is not a small team. We've not been able to win against Newcastle. I understand that also because they are a very big team. But honestly, let's not tell lies. This particular fixture is like this particular first six fixture is like fixture for me. It's like it was like that time when we did during the all or nothing season when we had to play City, play Chelsea, play a lot of hard games at that point in time. I think that's the kind of season we are repeating at the moment now. So we're kind of, we are having a baptism of fire. How will somebody be starting the season with Manchester United? Let's assume Leeds. Okay, let me just assume. I want to know, what do you think how many points do you think we can amass from this? Let me know in the comment section. How many points do you think we can pick up from this particular game? Because right now, as I look at it, let's just discuss it generally. Let me see how many points I think we can pick from this. Let me just put this together. Let's sit down and look at it. Let's start with Manchester United. I think because we are away, I think the game is going to be very tough against Manchester United. I'm seeing a very tough game against Manchester United, but I don't think Manchester United should be able to give us much of a threat, much of a problem. Why? Because I feel they have a lot that is going on with them right at the moment. They don't even know what striker they're getting. Let's assume, depending on what they get, let's assume they bring in Mbeumo. Let's assume they bring in Mbeumo. They have Cunha already. Let's assume Manchester United with adds a little bit of player. But they're still going to play with the likes of Maguire at the back. They're still going to be playing with the likes of all these players at the back. I think we should still be able to pick a win against United, even though it's going to be very, very tough. Because whatever it is, even the time when we were very, very good, we were still not able to beat them. But for me, I think that come what may, we still should be able to get 3 points. That is 3 points against United. Against Leeds at home, I think we should be able to smuggle out a win against Leeds United. That is 6 points. Against Liverpool, my question is, whether you are playing against Liverpool, just do not lose. So let's assume we get 1 point against Liverpool. So that is 6 plus 1, that's 7. Nottingham Forest, there is nothing, and not anything less than a win. It's not, it's not going to make sense against Nottingham Forest. So let's count it again. That is against United at 6. That is 6 points plus United 1 point. Hypothetically speaking, I'm just saying what I think is going to happen against Liverpool. Actually, we have 3 points here. 3 points. That's 6. 1 point here. 3 points here. That is 9, 10, 10. Against City at home, we gave them 5-1 at home. I'm not sure we're going to get that again, but I still believe that we should be able not to we shouldn't lose that game against Manchester City. I don't think we should lose. I don't think a loss against City will help us. So at least I think we should be able to get a point. So that means we have 6, 7, 8. 6. This is 9, 10, 11, and against Newcastle, definitely has to be a 3 points. I don't care how. These guys beat us home and away last season. They dealt with us home and away last season. I don't care how, but I feel like we need to be making a statement with this particular game and a win. So for me, I'm expecting 1, 2, 3, 4 wins and 2 draws. And that draw is against City and against Liverpool. Now, let me tell you something. This fixture is difficult, quite all right. It's very, very difficult. I can't tell you lie. But as big team that we are expected to, the joy is get these games away quickly. When you get this game away quickly, when you get all these games quickly done, I don't think you should have problem. I think you should be able to, get the point. And for me, we have been building for the last 6 years. So if I've been building for the last 6 years, it is meant for something like this. And I believe that we should be able to get points from this game. So big up everybody that watch. I want to know in the comment section, how many points do you think Arsenal can get from this first fixture? Don't forget, after that, we're going to be having against a game against West Ham United. We're going to be playing Fulham, and then we're going to be playing Crystal Palace, then Burnley, then Sunderland, then Tottenham, then Chelsea. And that first try again is this London derby. You have Sunderland, London derby, Tottenham, London derby, Chelsea London derby, Brentford London derby. And from there we jump to Aston Villa and then Wolves. Like nowadays now, it looks as if all the matches in the Premier League is actually going to be a problem for us, because basically the way I'm even looking at all those games, I don't tire. It's in they scare me, it's in they fear me. I can't they fear. Like I can't they fear. I don't go like give you. I can't they fear. And when they released the picture this morning, I was just shaking my head. I don't know what to do. But then we go on and we play Aston Villa, we play Bournemouth, we start the last round of the second leg. Then we play Liverpool, and then Nottingham Forest, and then Manchester United again, then Leeds, and then Sunderland and Brentford, like that. And Wolves, Bournemouth, Man City, Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley, and Crystal Palace will be our last game of the season. Now, the fixtures at the timing are going to be, probably rearranged sometime somewhere, because there will be FA Cup in between, there will be Carling Cup in between, there will be Champions League in between. But overall, we have gotten to, the fixture that we need for Premier League. And let me tell you the truth, I will not tell you lie. I'm scared. Arsenal fan, I'm scared. I don't know about you. I would like to know what you think in the comments. But me personally, I am scared, because right now, yesterday, I was hearing the news that we are kind of agreeing deal with Benjamin SESKO. My brother, I don't think SESKO is enough to get us out of this problem that we are at the moment. This wahala we will be inside now. I'm not sure, say, SESKO alone will help us solve this problem. If you think so, let me know in the comment section what you think, because right now, I am worried as anything. I am as worried as anything for this particular fixture. I think, yes, I am optimistic. Let me tell you something. I'm optimistic, and I believe that we should be able to, get jobs on. Like, let me tell you something. Whoever we get, I will still back the team. I will still go out there and stick my chest out to defend my team. Normal. But the point is, I will not tell you lie. In the kubiku, in the corner and the core of my heart, I am worried about this fixture, because the way this club is moving, I've said it so many times, time and time again. I don't think our club is being run right. They are not running us right. So it scares me. Look at the job business that Man City has done. Look at the business that Liverpool has done. Look at the business that even Manchester United have done. They bought players. Here is Arsenal, who finished distant second last season and have not been able to do anything even till now. We are still thinking and dilly-dallying on Benjamin SESKO, or whether to have SESKO or not. But overall, we have looked at it. That is the fixture that we have for next season. If the fixture is there, I will not tell you. It scares me. Big up everybody that's watching. Smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section concerning the fixture that we have. But I will not tell you like. This is from the cubicle of my heart. I am worried. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, moving on, I'm going to mention some of the news that actually creep up over the season. Now, basically, we're going to discuss the part of this video which we're talking about. Can Arteta take us to, can he actually do the job? But before we do that, there's another news I will want to bring to our notification, and then that is that is some of the news and updates. I would like to just go through the news and updates first before we continue with our talking aspect of this, so I can discuss and have enough time to talk. Yeah. Now, let me share this screen. Now, talking about we did not buy player, business that we have done, business that we will do. I just saw from Matt Law, maternity, KEPA Arrizabalaga to Arsenal is basically done. My initial information was he didn't want to be a backup. Having been playing every week at Bournemouth, there was interest from some clubs to take him, make him number one. So that surprised me that he would be off for that. Now, let me tell you something. Kepa is 31 or 32. He doesn't have a choice. So let's forget about all these things. He will be second fiddle to Ryan, whether he likes it or not. If he wants to stay, he stay. But for me, I'm telling you, having him as a second goalkeeper is not bad. The only problem is let him just come in and do the job when we expect him to do the job. We're not expecting him to, mess up a bit more. And you come here and come and add, like, he cannot be as terrible as Raheem Sterling. He cannot be as bad as the signing of Raheem Sterling. What do you think about Kepa's deal? let me know in the comment section. But it looks as if this deal is done. It looks as KEPA will be our next second goalkeeper. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget, everybody, to smash the like, subscribe, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe and like the stream. Let's talk about Thomas Partey. It's looking likely. That is the news we are reading today, that it is looking likely that there is now an increasing chance that Thomas Partey leaves Arsenal. That Thomas Partey leaves Arsenal when his contract expires. Why? Because I think personally that he is beginning to consider his option. Now, I will tell you the reason why he's considering his option. He is considering his option because this is the last contract, this is the last mega contract that Thomas Partey can sign. So let's be honest, the guy will have to think twice, because he knows if he signs it, he might probably not have a chance to sign a bigger contract again. So he's 34, I think 33 or 32 or 33. He's old enough, and I'm guessing he will be signing. That is his big contract. So if we want to add, and I think currently he's on 200 plus, and he will be expecting himself, to get an increment in his this thing now. It has to add more. But the club will look at it that, for a something-year-old, should we be increasing his salary? Should we be increasing his pay? And for the injury record that he has, should he be not? I think that's what is causing the delay. But there's a likely chance, if Partey is not able to come to an agreement with Arsenal, there is a very likely chance that he is leaving. Like me, I've said something concerning transfers. I'm chilled, I'm relaxed, I'm not even worried at all. And I will tell you this one, I'm not worried at all, because I am tired. I've not even recovered from last season. I've not even recovered from last season. So I'm still struggling and trying my best, to cope up and to hedge along with what is going on at Arsenal. But that is just that on Thomas Partey. Now, moving to another news, and that is the case of Rodrygo. Now, let me tell you something. This will be my own dream move for Arsenal. Big up everybody watching. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe, and please, please subscribe. Rodrygo, this is my own dream move as a person. If I'm talking about somebody, the one deal that I want to be done is this guy. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comment section. I believe that if there is any deal I will cut neck for at the moment, and I will expect at the moment, is Rodrygo. Why? Because I feel like last season, one of the challenges that we have is that because everybody used to double up on Bukayo Saka, they know our upside. They know that the issue we have, mark Bukayo Saka, Arsenal is finished. Once you catch Saka, Arsenal is finished. Now, they were giving Max Saka is being doubled up on, and the other wing, which is the right wing, that's a left wing that belongs to Martinelli, is not being potent enough. I'm not saying we should discard Martinelli. You can spell it that Trossard or Martinelli. I don't care anyone that goes in the two of them, but I still will play that. This one will be a total upgrade on my case with Martinelli. Even if he's not going to, we're not going to sell Martinelli. Let this guy come and bench Martinelli. This one, I'm telling you, automatically bench Martinelli. If you want to argue with me, let me see you in the comment section. Rodrygo benches Martinelli week in, week out. He means, and they both play for Brazil. There will be competition. He will want to play. He will want to do well. He will want to show himself. This guy will keep Martinelli on his toes. So for me, this will be my dream move. I'm expecting him with it because we lack creativity. We need more creativity. Not just waiting for Odegaard, not just waiting for Bukayo Saka. Being able to get these guys, as in this guy on, means we will be able to be of a threat everywhere, even on both on the right and on the left. That's what I personally, think as a person. Now, moving on to the next story, and that is our assistant manager, Carlos CUESTA, in final stage of talk to be appointed as as manager of Serie A side PARMA. Now, if you don't know, this guy is exactly the second hand man of Mikel Arteta. They are the one that will be doing things together. So he will be leaving to Parma at the end of the season. And next on the news, we have already discussed the the Premier League fixture, which looks like a fixture from hell for me. I don't really know. It looks like a fixture that was targeting us. But overall, let's just see how it goes. But let's take note. We are facing Manchester United in the first game of the season. If you have not heard, please know that Arsenal will be playing Manchester United in the first game of the season. Now, happy birthday to Martinelli at 24 today. I still want you being put on your toe by Rodrygo Goa. That's my own. I want you put on your toe by Rodrygo. That is what I expect. Now, moving on to the issue of our striker. After I've reached an agreement with Benjamin SESKO on personal terms, and I've signaled that they will make an offer for the player in the coming days in line with RB Leipzig expectation, which could be around 80 to 100 million. 80 to 100 million for Benjamin SESKO. Now, let me say this and let me repeat this again. Benjamin SESKO, I don't have any issue. If we bring in him, I will support him. Gyökeres, I don't have any issue. Bringing him in, I will support him. Let me put this on full screen now so that you can get them. Bringing him in, I will support him. I don't actually mind. I will support him. Bring him in, I will support him. Whoever we decide, I will support the AA. Whoever we decide, I will support him. But these guys are not my current options. I tell you, they are not the options. Like, they are not the ones. I'm not breaking my back for these guys. Like both Gyökeres and SESKO, they are not just the guys I'm expecting. I'm not breaking my backs for them. So, you know my choice since the beginning. I would prefer Osimhen any day, anytime. But still, he said we're about to pay 80 to 100 million euros for this guy. My own is, if he comes in, he must get the job done. There is no time for adaptation. There is no time for getting to know the Premier League. There is no time for anything. There is no time for no warm-up period. It's straight to the point. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. If you are not ready for business, if you are not ready for business, tell me, straight to the point. Straight to the point. So if you're not ready, if he's not ready to do the job, there's no relaxing period for him. No time of like I am this, I am that. So he has to get the job done. He has to score the goals. That's my own. If he's coming in, if he scores the goal, I am good. I don't have any issues. I'm okay with him. SESKO, Gyökeres, I don't care who comes in. Once anybody that is getting the job done, I am fine. That is that. But me, my preference is Victor Osimhen. I would have preferred Osimhen in this kind of situation. Going to the next news, we have the case of happy birthday to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Today is Aubameyang's birthday. We know that. Moving on, yes, official, we know. I've said something. I've said my own. I've said my own concerning Arteta. This game that he's playing, the only thing that can suit him well is, I know he always gets results against big teams. Arteta has proven that he has always gotten results against big teams. But I don't know how he's going to do it. I need him to get it against Newcastle. I need to get it against Liverpool. I need to get it against Manchester United. Against this Manchester United team, I am expecting a win. I don't care whoever they sign. If they like, let them buy anybody. I don't care. Whoever they are signing, all I want is get these get me a win. I need a W. I need a W against United. I need a W against United. I'm not expecting anything less than a W. Anything less than a W, I am not taking against United. Don't bloody care what happens, but please get me a win against Manchester United. And so that is that. We know that we already know that our first game is actually going to be against Manchester United. That one is for sure. We know that. So moving on from that story, I think the next story is, yes, let's now get to the business of the day. The business of the day. And that is, can Arteta, will this man take us to where we are, where we want to be? And that is the question I'm going to be asking today. Can this man actually take us to where we have to be? Many of us, some of us are Arteta in, some of us are Arteta out, some of us. I don't blame anybody at this point. The reason why I don't blame people at this time, anybody at this point, is because anybody will, whichever you want, and what everybody wants is success for the manager. If the manager continues, he starts to win, you know, there is nothing. Nobody nobody cares. Nobody cares if once Arteta is winning, we actually do not care. We don't care. Let me tell you something. All of us, we want the same thing. I'm going to put the link in the chat. The links in the chat at the moment. We can call in if you want to know. Let me know what you think. Do you think Arteta can? Do you think he will get us where we need to be? That's what the question we want to discuss in this video. That is the key thing in this video, and that's what we want to look at in this video. Can Arteta actually get us get us over the finish line? Because basically he has started now. I think he came 8 and fifth. Is it 8 and 5th now? I don't know. Is it 8 and 5th now? 8, 5th, second, and blah blah blah, and the whole thing is good. Do you think, because many of us, we have our ideology, we have our take concerning him, but the truth of the matter is that let's be honest with ourselves now and let's be factual. Can he actually get us over the line? Would he be able to get us over the line? That's what we want to discuss in this video. Now, let me start with him generally. Let's look at him when he came in from the season that he came in. Let me see if I can get a little analysis of that up in the screen. Since Arteta joined Arsenal, let me okay, before we go into that, let me just see if there are any other news. Especially, we have spoken about our fixture, nothing actually. Let me just look at Arteta since he joined us now. Okay, let me just pull this up now. Let's see. We're going to actually, let me bring this. Let me remove this so I can add that on. I want to look at Arteta since he joined Arsenal. Let's see how far he has done, and let's give him a score if he can actually do this. Mikel Arteta. So we're going to be looking. I'm going to be using the transfer market to, you know, look at this now. Okay, I think I have this since he has joined. Let's look at what we have for Mikel Arteta. Let me bring this up on the screen so we can discuss. Like, is this guy actually taking us somewhere? That's what we want to know. Is he taking us somewhere? Where is he taking us to? So, according to, according to transfer market, let's look at him. Yeah. So we are looking at Arteta at the moment. Premier League, this is 2024-2025 season. I think I want to go through everything. I think I want to go through everything as a manager. Let's see. Let me change. He's giving us hold on. So all right, so like since he joined Arsenal, since Arteta joined Arsenal last season, he was giving us a rate of he played one FA Cup, just one FA Cup game and lost. EFL Cup, he played 5 matches, he won 3, lost 2. That's against Newcastle. Then the UEFA Champions League, he played 14, win 9, draw 2, lost 3, and then 29 points altogether, a point of 2 points. And then in the Premier League, he had an average of 2 points in the whole of the Premier League. So now let's look at him generally as a manager. Looking at this. He has played 289 matches, and his points is somewhere average like 2 points per games. Is that good enough? I would like to know what you think in the comment section. Like, he's getting 2 points. I thought he's getting like 2 points per game every season. Is it good enough? That's my question. That's what I want to know. Like, is Arteta good enough for us this season? Because basically, let's be honest, I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Because personally, me, I don't hate him. I like him. I want him to work. I want him to win trophies, because I want any manager we have, and we always support any manager we have. But the problem is that, let's be factual. We want to be winning trophies. Should this guy still be in the job? Should he still be in the job? But the problem is not him. I used to say something. The issue I have is the problem is not him, because basically he's not the one that kept himself in the job. Let's put yourself in his shoes. If you were in his shoes, will you leave his job? Arteta is amongst the top 3 managers in the league. He's getting paid big money in the league. You know, to be in the league. How do you expect him to resign? Somebody was keeping telling, he cannot resign. He cannot resign. So maybe the high time we understand this, the better. Arteta cannot resign. So it is now left for the club, you know, to do what is next and do what is right for him, generally as a manager. That's what I think. And I think the manager, the club itself, is not putting itself in a condition, you know, to do the right things. You know what I'm saying? The club itself is not putting itself in the, we are not being run right. Because we all know that Arsenal needed this, you know, backup in the beginning. We know we needed support from the beginning of this season. We knew it generally, but we never got it. We never got that backup. In January, even the poorest of all analysts knows that Arsenal needed to get a striker, but they didn't get it. And yes, we can blame Arteta all we want. We can say Arteta's fault. There is how do I call it? There is reasons for both sides. If you say Arteta out, I get it. If you say Arteta's out, I get it, and I don't argue with you at all. But if you say Arteta, for those saying Arteta also, I get the point, because even the club has not backed him up enough. I believe that this club has not backed the manager well enough for them to now say, oh, yes, we can sack him. And that is why they can, that's why they can, they don't see that they cannot do anything concerning his case at the moment. Yes, the club can, they are not sacking him. They are not going to sack Arteta because he's doing what they want. He's getting them Champions League. They are doing this, they are doing that. It's now we, the fans, that are demanding for more. You know, we are it's the fans, we the fans that are demanding for more. The club itself are not demanding for more. And what do you expect? What are you talking about? A lot needs to be done as a football club if we actually want to catch up with the rest of our mates. Like, we want to catch up with the likes of Liverpool, Manchester United, and so on. Every other person, if you want to catch up with them, there is no way. We need to do more. Liverpool are trying to get Isak, for crying out loud. Liverpool are trying to get Isak. And we were there trying to get Benjamin SESKO, trying to get Gyökeres and the rest of them. And I will hear some of our fans will tell you how Gyökeres is it. Gyökeres is it. Gyökeres is what? Can't we get the best? Like, is it difficult for us to get the best as a club? As Arsenal, is it difficult for us to get the best as a club? Why don't we just go there and go to the market and get those big time players as our own? Why? That's my point. Why can't we get the big boys? Why can't we get the big boys? As we should be able to go to the market and get the big boys to, you know, to do like what every other person is doing. Why can't we get what is necessary? Why can't we get what is needed as a person, as a club? Why can't we? That's what I'm talking about. Why can we not? Why can't we? That's my own plight. We need to get those big boys. We need to be able to flex our muscle in the market as a big club like we are, that we are. We need to be able to flex it in the market, but we can't. Instead, we'll be going for second fiddle all the time. Second fiddle all the time. Second fiddle all the time. Must we always be second? And we want to compete with the likes of Liverpool. We want to compete with the likes of Manchester City. How? These guys are virtually picking up all the good players over there in the league. They are picking up the good players in the world. And here we are, still looking for opportunity, still looking for, to find a way. This is becoming unbecoming, honestly. It's becoming unbecoming of us now. And I don't know, our fans, they want to pick ahead. Everybody wants to blame Arteta. Everybody wants to blame the manager. I blame the manager for himself, but I don't know. On the other hand, I feel like it's a waste of time blaming the manager. Yes, I said it. It's a waste of time blaming the manager. What is the point in blaming the manager when the club itself seems okay with what we are doing? So, what are we talking about? Honestly, to me, I will tell you, I'm actually scared for the season, but right now, like I said before, I have not recovered from last season. I'm still trying to, so I don't want to give myself, I'm not raising my blood pressure over who Arsenal signed or who Arsenal has not signed. I literally do not care at the moment. But for me, what I'm saying is, if Arsenal needs to do something, if Arsenal wants to compete with the big boys, if they want to roll with the big boys, they need to start getting things done. And for them to get things done, they need to get big boys. They need to get big boys in the market, big boys in the market. So for me, if this manager cannot, do the job, let the owner of the club, and that's just the problem. That's the problem. This is where I have issues, because basically the club itself does not see anything special. It does not see any reason why they should sack him or why they should get another person in for the job. That's the problem. The board does not see any reason to get another person in the job, and then they hold us to hostage. They hold us to hostage. Why? Because we support Arsenal. Must we always suffer for you people? Honestly, that's my honest worry for is a very big thing for me. It's a very big worry for me, because basically I'm saying it that I don't think Arsenal is moving well in the market at all. We are not moving well in the market at all. We are not moving well in the market at all, because a team that is moving well at the market will not actually be moving just like the way we're moving. The way we are moving is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Look at our fixture, for crying out loud. Look at the fixture we are having in August. Look at our August fixture, for crying out loud. Look at our August fixture. How many points do you think we are getting from this? Honestly. And you tell me that I should not be worried. Tell me that I should not be worried, because I am. I am big time. As an Arsenal fan, I am worried. I am worried. I will not tell you that I am worried. This fixture is not friendly at all. There's nothing friendly about this fixture for me. Nothing is friendly about this fixture. Because basically, how many points can we amass from this first August and September? How many points? How many points? How many points? Eh? It isn't easy. It isn't easy. But anyway, that's just what we have over there in the news. I don't think there's anything much, but nothing breaking in the news, because basically, apart from the fact that we are trying to get Benjamin SESKO, I don't think there's anything special in the news. It's still the same news that have been recycled. Even Fabrizio has been recapping the same news. Nothing breaking for us now. Where other clubs are doing something, we are not doing anything. We still have not seen the striker we want to get, and that is a worry stuff. It's a worrying case. So me, I am worried for us now. I am very, very worried for us now. Now, one of the dates, apart from that first big week, when we have the first big week, there is still another set of people that we pack London Derby. We pack London Derby, join all the London Derby. We pack it. We have Brentford in that same season. We have this thing in that same season. We have a lot of people in that same season. See, yes, look at this. Look at this. We have Manchester City. We have Liverpool, Chelsea, Brighton. There was a week we were playing Chelsea, Brentford, Tottenham, and one other London club like that. There was we were playing Chelsea, Brentford, Tottenham, three London clubs. We were playing them at the same time. I don't know who did this fixture, but they just write down for us like WAEC. The team be like WAEC. I no go lie. The team be like WAEC, honestly. The team be like WAEC. The team be like WAEC for us. They just try the team like WAEC. I don't know how person they can't do that kind of thing. But well, there is always a good news. Like I used to say, there is always a good news for anything. Everything is not always all doom and gloom. And ask me why. Doom and gloom because it's not all doom and gloom because we can always, if we play that team, we can also move on and say, okay, fine, though. We don't have big teams to play again. We can play the smaller teams at the moment. But the truth of the matter is that before then, when things have scattered before then, I don't know. Pick up everybody that is watching. Smash up the like. I want to know what's your club picture? What do you think? Is our season on the balance? Are you as worried as I am? In the comment section, let me know in the comment section. Are you as worried as I am in the comment section? Because me personally, I am worried. I'm worried for myself. I'm worried for the team. I'm worried. But you know what? Like I said, I am going to take my time to relax because I'm just recovering from last season. So I'm going to take my time. Like I'm going to take my time and relax and chillax. Like if you hear chillax from last season, because I am still just trying to get over what happened last season. So I am going to chillax. I'm not going to worry myself. Talking about fixture, talking about transfer, I'm not going to worry myself. Right now, but when I'm looking at this fixture, brother, this is not smiling. This fixture is not smiling. This fixture is not smiling. And if Arteta cannot do the job, let us know now. Because this season, there is no room for excuse. This season, no room for excuse. No room for excuse. So I'm saying it. I'm saying it. No room for excuse. No room for excuse. That's just me. That's what I know. Pick up yourself every damn time. Don't smash with the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That's my fixture for the day. Honestly. Mm, 20. Sorry. 1, 5. 2026. Fixture. That's just what we have. Our fixture is out, and we have not signed players. Honestly, we have not. Yes, so Arsenal are not. Arsenal is not doing business. Arsenal has not been doing business. Arsenal has not. We are not doing business, and it's annoying. It's honestly irritating. It's seriously irritating. It's seriously irritating, honestly, that we are not able, despite of it, maybe this fixture will force us to buy players. Honestly, that's what I think. Maybe I think this fixture will make us sign players. Maybe I think this fixture, maybe it will make us sign players. Go there with serious matter, because basically this is a fixture from I don't even know where it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from, but this is a fixture. This fixture is not from Nigeria at all. This fixture is indeed from the UK. And I don't know whether it's a super computer that breaks it, but this fixture is honestly very, very tough. As an Arsenal fan, it's nothing to write home about at all. And that's just it. Thank everybody watching. If you're watching, smash up the like, subscribe. Arsenal 2027 fixture. I think there's a breaking news. Another news that I saw is this. Monitoring again. Arsenal monitoring losing Agume situation. And he is one of the names on the short list to replace Thomas Partey. However, they have not contacted the player yet. With severe financial difficulties, Agreement 23 could probably cost less than 20 million. This is another Sambi Lukonga. Nobody can even tell me. This one is another Sambi Lukonga. Replace Partey. Or where this one is another Sambi Lukonga. Forget. This one is another Sambi Lukonga. There is no way you can tell me that this one will replace Thomas Partey. Like I've said, it's all about doing the right thing for us now. If we do the right thing as a club, we will not have issues. But the problem is that we have some set of people up there that are not doing the right thing. Like the right thing is far from them. They are only copying people. Look at what Man City is doing. Look Look at what Man City is doing, for God's sake. Look at what Man City is doing. Look at Liverpool. Team that won the Premier League, someone that just won the Premier League. Look at what they are doing. This is another. This one they're telling me this. This is another Sambi Lukonga. Nothing. There's nothing you can tell me. This one another Sambi Lukonga. You just forget. Just forget anything. I don't want to hear any story. Just trying to get that. So in other words, if we are supposed to assess our window so far now, we have signed. Okay. This is Jeremy Aladi's son. And all these ones, I don't even care. Like, brother, I don't even care. Like, I care less. All these ones is not worrying me. It's only what I'm saying is we are not doing well in the market. Honestly, it's not. This is not good enough. Honestly, this is not good enough. This is not good enough at all. It's a football club. We are not operating like a proper football club. Honestly, don't tire me. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just recovering from last season. I'm just recovering, and now they want to step party and get this one. Who will be this one? Waiting be this? Waiting be this? Thomas, this one replace party. How? 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 What's now? No replacement for party, and this is what you have. This is the replacement you can get for party. This is the replacement you can get for party. Honestly, this is the best we can do for party. Yeah, and you might complain and you might ask, oh, yes, the wages is high, the wages is this, his wages is this. Let me tell you something. You have Kai Havertz who is on 260. I don't care. Like me, I don't shred about. I think he has done enough concerning to. It's just because of the price tag and the fact that he came from Chelsea. That's why many of us now fans are on what is his name, on Kai Havertz. But the truth of the matter is this: we have some guys who are not playing and on 260, like Gabriel Jesus. Like Gabriel Jesus is on 260,000 pounds every week, and he's not even playing games. And he might not likely be coming on. This Gabriel Jesus might not be coming into the even he might not even start the season with according to what I'm thinking, what I'm hearing. He might not even start until next year, according to what I heard concerning Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, he might not start until next year. So, bro, so we see Abu. That's just it on the news. Nothing special. We're trying to get SESKO. I don't know whether it's SESKO or Eucharist. You know, whichever we are getting, we are finding it very difficult to get player across the line at the moment. And it is honestly annoying. It is annoying. I won't tell you that it's annoying. With the fact that we cannot, it's annoying. Very, very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Look at everybody that's watching. Smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Our season has been, you know, it is what it is. Yes, my people. It is what it is. That's how our season has been. I don't know. Make sure I can continue to do well. All I know is all these things that he's doing. Arteta is not doing it by himself. Arteta is doing it as a result of what the board has allowed him to be able to do. They have given him the chance to be able to do this, and that's why he's here, and that's why he's able to do what he's doing at the moment. And for me, I guess we deserve it. Until the fans unite and start calling out those people who are in charge. Like, if we are not ready to call out those who are in charge of us now and make them understand that this is what we demand, don't see us, I don't see us getting solution. So far, if I'm supposed to grade Arteta personally, he has done good enough. Like I said before, I've said it in the previous video. He has taken us from the barest minimum. Arteta taken us from the barest minimum that we used to, be like we top four, not actually winning trophies. We just struggled to get into top four, and yes, then we fell out of that particular position, and then we were going to the Europa League and the rest of them. That was where we were when he took us, and now he has moved forward. He has moved forward to where we are now, which is competing for the league and making top four. We're still back. It's like back to square zero, like where we used to be. That's the way it looks like for me. That's the way it looks like. That's where we are. That's where we find ourselves now. Now, what does he need to do to start getting titles? I think he needs to start getting that. You have gotten the basics. Now you start needs to getting that gold dust. Sprinkle that gold dust on your team. And that is those things you need. You need to get the like of Issa. You need to be getting big players like Rodrygo, like Issa, like Williams. You shouldn't be negotiating. Those are the things we should be going out just to wrap up everything that you used to have. Those are the things I'm expecting us to be, getting on to and getting to get the job done. Get the real thing that you need now, the main cocoa of the whole matter. Get it done. That's what I expect us to get. But my manager is not doing that at the moment. They're moving on to whether we should trust the process or demand more. I think it's both of the above. We need to trust the process. We need to demand more. We need to trust the process. We need to demand more. But the point is, we have trusted the process for 6 years. 6 good years. So it's time we demand more. I think we have done the trusting thing. We have done the trusting thing now for like how many years now? 6 years. We've done the trusting for 6 years. Now it is time for us to start demanding. And that's what I'm saying. We need to demand a win from Arteta. Arteta needs to give us a win now. He needs to give us a win now. If he's not giving us a win, then there's no point in what we are doing. There's no point. This is a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's waste of everything. Waste of everything if Arteta is not giving us trophy at the moment. Honestly. We should be demanding it. We deserve it. We have tried. We deserve to have that trophy now. We need to start winning. The embarrassment, the talk, the yapping, the abuse from rival fans, the insult from rival fans. In fact, I've not recovered from the shock of last season, from the whole, the banter of the thing. Yes, it's funny. Yes, it's the banter. It's banter thing, and we bant away like how we should. But the truth of the matter is that this thing hurts. It hurts sometimes. Master fans, it's not easy. To take your time. You spend your own money watching the season, and then you see the season unfolding within your eyes, and you cannot do anything about it. Because everybody watching, smash up like. Let me know what your own ideology is in the comment section. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hello. Welcome back. Sorry, I just had to get some things on. So I think it is time that we start demanding more from Arteta. I think we need to start demanding more from Arteta, because I think Arteta needs to do more. For me, not demanding more is giving him. In fact, let me tell you something. Let me say this again, and let me say it again. Even if he wins the Carabao or Carling Cup, I don't care. He should be sacked. If he wins the Carabao or Carling Cup, he should be sacked. The only thing that saves him his job now is that Premier League or Champions League. If he doesn't win any of the two, he should be sacked. Because it's how else do you explain 6 years of wait? You want to explain your 6 years of wait with a Carling Cup and a Carabao Cup? I will not take that one. Me, I will not take that one. Who does that? How many years of 6 years of waiting for Carabao and Carling Cup? No. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to tell. If you can, maybe some people can, because I remember I saw some people telling me, no, what right do you have? Why will you be asking him to wait? You're supposed to take baby step. What is baby step? 6 years of waiting. 6 years of waiting for Arsenal to be good. And now we are good and we cannot demand ourselves to win. I'm telling you, I demand summer expectation. I'm expecting you. See, when they stabbed us of that January transfer window, when they didn't give us that transfer window in January, what I said was that they needed to give us. I was believing that okay, come this summer transfer, they'll just give us Isak. That's what I was expecting. That okay, maybe they are saving up their energy to give that. But only for us to come in and tell us you're giving me Benjamin SESKO, Gyökeres. You can't even give me Osimhen. You can't even give me Osimhen. Just Osimhen. And you're telling me that I should sit down. How long? Now, let me tell you the issue. I don't have any issue with bringing SESKO in. The issue that when SESKO come in, what everybody will now say is that, oh, SESKO needs time to adapt now. He's a young player. He needs to adapt to the situation of things. Who that one help? Who that one help? Let me tell you something. If we are not bringing it home at the end of this season, I don't care. It is gone. I don't care. I want him out. Me, I've said it. That's just me for me. I just want to know what you think. Let me know in the comment section, because I'm just going to wrap it up over there. I'm going to wrap it up here. If Arteta doesn't win at the end of this season, if he doesn't win the majors, not even the small ones, if he doesn't win the major at the end of this season, I'm done. That's it for me. He should be out and he should let another person come and try his job. Let it come and try and win us trophy. Everybody that's watching, all the people that have worked in, worked out. If you are coming in, smash up the like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think this guy can take us there? Let me know in the comment section. Smash up the like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.